Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Madden 18 and to my rebuilding the Cleveland Browns playthrough. Is it fair to even call it rebuilding at this point? We're 9-2. We are doing ridiculously well. In our first season, we made it to the AFC Championship. I mean, we've done a pretty good job so far. Are we still technically in the rebuilding phase? I'm not entirely sure at this point. But yeah, we're back here with another episode. We're actually here in Denver on Monday night under the lights to take on the Broncos, who did drive down and get a field goal on their opening drive. So the season is wrapping up relatively soon. Only a couple of games actually left. And wow, they ran 10 times, only threw 3 on the first drive, and we couldn't stop them? We're crying out loud, team. We're crying out loud, but the playoffs are quickly approaching. The playoff picture itself. You got sandwiched between two people there. Who's hurt? One of them is hurt. How did they get hurt tackling Duke right there? But yeah, we're getting close to the end of the season. I can't wait for the playoffs. I can't wait to see if we can actually make it to this. Nope, that was my guard. I can tell we have a backup guard in right now. How did we get hurt? How did we? Joel with your bruised ribs. All right, we'll keep the backup in for right now. But yeah, I'm excited for the playoffs. Is it weird that even though the regular season is not even over yet, playoffs haven't even started, we don't know what's going to happen, I'm still already thinking about next offseason. I'm thinking, man, I have some trade ideas to maybe go for. I got these people I'm planning on trying to get in the draft. Like I love everything about the Madden franchise. It's so fun. And we're definitely going underneath there to Davion Olsen. Easy first down. Easy stuff. I decided to give the Broncos for this game the blue jerseys, which they do not rock nearly. We're going to substitute here. They do not rock these jerseys nearly as much as they should. I love these things. These are like the old school John Elway-esque ones, the old Clinton Portis's. I love them, but for some reason they don't use them that much. Let's go ahead and oh, come on, man. Come on. Corey Coleman has caught so many deep balls recently. I would love for another one. And unfortunately, they're actually... Oh! That went down. I was actually just about to hit David Njoku. I had to wait for it because it was a rather deep route that he was running. But Dave was there. He was open. All right, let's go for double flares. This is our play, man. Send Corey deep. Come on, bump up those safeties. I dare ya. I dare ya. Bump them up on us. They're afraid. Sissies. All right. And, yeah, they're not kidding. Really nowhere to go with the football. Go for that juke. Oh, I was going to try and juke and then get upfield. Not exactly the best play right there. It's now 3rd and 15. So we're going to need to take a bit of a shot here. Let's go for the 4 verts. And I'm actually thinking Dave's going to be open here. Depending on what the linebackers actually want to do. Ooh, them safeties are bumping up a little bit on us. And that's Dave. Oh, it was Dave. And I think we're just fortunate that was not an interception. So not exactly the best drive to start things off with, but it's all right. Just go ahead and punt it off here. It pretty much perfect power, but the accuracy was a little bit off, but that doesn't matter. Kill him dead. Kill him dead. All right, that works too. That works too inside the 20. I'll take it. Manuel Sanders is still playing, ladies and gentlemen. Remember when he was a Steeler? He's giving us fits every time we played him. And they drove down and got another field goal on us. For crying out loud. All right, D. We have 7 yards to their 131. Don't worry. We'll score this drive. I promise. See, if I were to cut this to the right, it's a touchdown if everyone hits their block. It's a touchdown if everyone hits their block. But unfortunately, we're just going to let them crash right through on us. Kind of the opposite of what I wanted to have happen there. Let's see about this. And that's going to be a wide open. Davion Olsen! Woo! There's your offensive rookie of the year right there, ladies and gentlemen. I was actually checking that right before the game. He right now is #1 for offensive rookie of the year, but he was very close. If you go look at the stats, the #2 guy is a rookie receiver for the Steelers. And that guy has, like, I forget, 5 less catches, 10 less yards, the same amount of touchdowns. Like, it's neck and neck between Olsen and that guy for offensive rookie of the year. And now Olsen did that, which is definitely going to help his chances. It's my man right there. I want to give him 1,000 yards. If I give him 1,000 yards and 10 touchdowns, I'd be so happy. That'd be a great way to start off his career. And the defense has held 7-6 so far. Ooh, the mesh. I was going to go for a run play there, but we have the mesh, and looks good to me, man. We got Cooper Kupp still in there. Josh Gordon is scheduled to be back in 2 weeks. But I am okay. Oh, good D. Really good D. That was a linebacker. Wow. Actually, it was Von Miller. All right, so it kind of makes sense. Kind of makes sense it was Von Miller. But that was really good pass coverage. Let's go for a counter Y. I'm wondering, should we even try to run the Vaughn side? I mean, it's Vaughn versus Joe Thomas pretty much. Like, who's going to win? I think it's going to change on play-by-play basis. Oh, he's going to catch him. Oh, he actually caught him. That's just rude. That's just rude to tackle a man after a 62-yard run. Are you kidding me? All right, well, now it's 11-yard line. Let's see about getting ourselves another touchdown here. Corey and Davion are both in. And Mr. Red Zone himself. Oh, that would have been another touchdown, but you have to die for it. That stinks. All right, let's go. Let's go for slants again. I should probably run the ball, but that's what they think we're going to do. Look at them all bumping up everybody here. Going to be wide open. Mr. Red Zone himself. And he dropped it. Corey. Corey. Come on, man. All right, let's go for another slants. Let's go for another slants. Although this time we're in shotguns, they may actually try and stop us a bit better. They're actually not. Interesting. And that's wide open Davion Olsen. Davion wants those touchdowns. Corey's like, you know what? You know what? I've done so well over the past couple of games. We're going to give Davion his go. You know, I've already got 10 touchdowns. Let Davion get 10. Then we'll start getting me some more touchdowns. I like it, Corey. That's a good way of thinking. Actually, David Njoku was ridiculously open there. Like, pretty much as open as you could possibly get. But I kind of had it in my mind as soon as I snapped the ball. I'm like, I'm going to try and get Davion on this play here. And he was open, so I wanted to get to him. But there we go, 14-6. And they drove down. They got another field goal, so 14-9. Defense is holding. They're not doing bad. But they are letting them score pretty much every drive. I think they only stopped them once. You know what? They are not respecting the Corey Coleman deep ball. They are not respecting the Corey Coleman deep ball. All right. They are not respecting. I had to fire that one in. There we go. Usually I love those. So I'm like, you know what? With the way that safety's actually positioned, I'm going to fire it in there. That was kind of weird. It felt odd to fire it in downfield like that. But it worked. They did not respect the Corey Coleman deep ball. You have to respect the Corey Coleman deep ball. I'm going to keep saying Corey Coleman deep ball over and over again. All right, let's go for the counter now. I love this run play. Joel's back in, even though I said to substitute him. That's okay. Wait a minute. Everyone holds their block. That's a touchdown pretty much, man. If everyone holds their block. Oh, all right. Man, my mouth starts watering almost when I see the defense lining up like that, and I'm going for a counter, and there's no corner on the outside. What was I just talking about? That Corey Coleman deep ball? I should probably not force that. It's probably not actually going to be there, but I was really thinking of letting it fly to Corey, but it was pretty good coverage, and Davion was really open. And watch this, watch this. Here's an old Madden glitch. Even though I went out of bounds, yeah, you guys saw me, it's going to go to 2-minute warning. Nope, it's not even going to. I thought it was going to automatically make it go to 2-minute warning, but instead it just made the clock run, which is basically the same thing. It didn't give me enough time to actually get up there and call anything. That stinks. But yeah, I keep doing scouting and stuff like that. I'm excited for the draft, but I'm also worried, right? Because we're guaranteed to make the playoffs at this point, which means we are going to have a pretty bad draft position. We're going to be in the bottom tier of the first round, right? And I really want this corner named Dre Claybrooks. He's a cornerback who is projected to go in the early first, and he's from Ohio State. Right? And to me, like, all that just works out perfectly. Like, oh, a hometown guy, you know, a local, fans would already love him. We need a corner really bad. That seems like that's my guy. I really want him in the draft, but I can't guarantee I'm actually going to be able to get him unless I were to trade up for him. And I'm like, well, who do I trade at this point? I don't know. I'm always thinking about the offseason. We're sending Chance deep. The goal here is to hit Dave. And there's Dave, wide open. Dave's got jets. Look how fast Dave is. Dave has jets. If I can get him in separation, he is very quick. He is freaking fast. This looks way too perfect for me not to call it. That's going to be Chance Hurley in the corner of the end zone, I think. And let's see. We're going to scramble a bit. I thought it was going to be Chance. Chance is still there. You know what? Oh! I knew he'd fumble. I knew he'd fumble. But I wanted to see if I could maybe fall forward and get a touchdown there, but no such luck. All right, now we're just going to go for a halfback dive here. Big Duke. I should probably actually... We're going to Corey. I should probably have gone for the actual goal line play here because they always stuff the run here on the goal line. I don't know why I try fighting it. They always stuff it. And no, Corey was there, but they got through way too quick. They got through ridiculously quickly on me there. I probably should have picked a different formation. I'm going quick slant. I don't like the play action play here. And, oh, wide open. Fall forward. Ah, Niles Paul. Here's the question. If we go for the field goal, I don't want to, but if we go for the field goal, that's an 8-point lead, which really solidifies the lead that we have. That's more than a touchdown. It's a touchdown and 2-point conversion. Oh, this pains me. This pains me a lot. This pains me. I just kicked a field goal on the 1-yard line. I need to take a shower or something. I feel dirty. Ugh. We had to do it though. It's a smart thing to do. They've scored on 3 drives so far. You know, chances are they're going to continue driving down, and who knows? Maybe we're going to stop, you know, letting them. We're going to stop holding them to a field goal eventually. Maybe they're going to start actually scoring touchdowns. I think I'm going to be happy that we did that. They're going to have to keep throwing. They're playing from behind more. It was a good call. And again, yeah, they drove. Okay, they drove down. Took forever. Then the half ran out apparently, and now we have the ball here to start the second half, I guess. All right, let's go for. Oh, let's go for the mesh. I should start running the ball more, but we're having so much success in the air that's like, man, let's just keep throwing. This is fun. Because Cooper is about to be very open. Come on, Coop, don't get caught. He's too fast, man. Too fast. I like getting Cooper Kupp his catches, being a backup and all. Let's go for that counter play. One of our money plays here. Let's see if they're in man coverage. Ooh, they're doing it again. They've stopped us both times so far, but they keep showing us. They keep. Come on. Is no one going to touch him? Did you guys watch him just go through untouched? Just going around every blocker I had? Man. Well, now we have to actually go back to the passing game a little bit. But yeah, we should start running with Duke a little bit more. I think David Njoku is going to be very open here because I'm betting you. No, they're probably they're definitely in zone. But with Harkey going underneath there, I think Dave may actually be open. We'll see. We'll see. Did I say Dave was going to be open? No, I meant he was going to be triple covered. And that was, I literally lost a yard there. That was really good pass defense there. They're like, yeah, let him throw to the fullback. Who cares if he throws to the fullback? Wow, we're 1 for 3 on third down. That's embarrassing. We're going to have to remedy that. The Corey Coleman deep ball? We'll see. Oh, Dave! The contact? What contact? He maybe was bumped into, but that should have been a touchdown. That should have been a touchdown. All right, where's that wind at? That's going against us a little bit. We're still not going to go full power because I want him to be inside the 20. And that's pretty good right there. He has to fair catch it. I'll take that. Fair catch on the 14-yard line. Pretty perfect. So I keep talking about how I'm already preparing for the offseason. Let me know down there in the comments. What do you guys think we need as a team? We're going to start running here, like I said. What do you think we need as a team? Because to me, the actual places we need to improve. I'm trying to think on offense. Really, I think our offense is pretty much as good as it's going to get in a lot of spaces. But on defense, definitely a better corner. At least one really good corner as my other guys get older. I hate to say it, but maybe Jabril Peppers might need to get replaced or something. Like, he's a strong safety who's really not making plays or improving whatsoever. So maybe look at improving that. I mean, we're getting to the point where we're going to have to start just filling in backup roles. That was throwing to Corey. That was just a terrible throw. Yeah, basically just filling backups is all I feel like we really need to do. Let's see. And just keep progressing the actual people that we have. Okay, we'll go different formation here. Go for the post hitch. What's nice about this play is I like to hot route Cooper Kupp, my RB receiver, into a slant, and he's typically there. So we'll see. And that's going to be Dave. No, it isn't. Oh, my gosh. How do you drop that? You are an embarrassment to your family, Tandy. How do you do that? That should have been like a pick six or something, but nope. All right. And we're going to go full power here. All right, come on. They actually have some blocking this time. I don't like this. Come on. Actually, they call that blocking. We still got away from him, but, I mean, I'll take that. They only got back to the 26-yard line. Could have been much worse. A little bit nervous here. If defense does not hold, this is going to be a pretty... Oh, defense did hold and got the ball here on the 43-yard line. I was about to say, if the defense doesn't hold, it's about to be a very close game. Like literally a one-point game, which I don't want to see happen. All right, so we're going to test Von Miller here. Let's see. And he... Oh, man. They are getting through hard on us. Duke had that one long carry, but aside from that, they are really stuffing the run. And we keep... And... Oh, what's going on, Deshaun? You're missing wide open receivers here, man. Well, now what do we do? We're in a really bad spot. Let's go for a mesh, I guess. We're in a really bad spot here where nothing is working. And that's concerning with how close this game actually is. And wow, dude. Like, I get that I had to throw underneath. Like, we weren't going to get the first. But the fact it was a bad throw again. It's like, what's going on, Deshaun? Typically, he hasn't had games like this really all season. All right, we have to barely do any power on this one to try and get that inside the 20. There we go. Ah, he's going to get away. Oh, but no, he isn't. There we go. Good job, D. There we go. That Jason McCourty, wasn't it? I think it was. All right. Come on, D. Come on, D. I believe. All right, they did hold again. So defense keeps holding, which is great. But, man, I don't like this feeling. Like, this is the same feeling we had last season where it's like, well, what do we do? Nothing's working. So, there we go. Right up the middle. Just stiff arm. There we go. There we go. Duke Johnson Jr. showing why he is still in consideration for NFL MVP. But with his injuries and the past couple of games where I haven't been able to get him the ball as much, he's definitely slowing down in that race a little bit. Let's go David Njoku here, I think. Oh, no. Oh, no. Buddy. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! I love those one-on-ones, Davion Olsen. It's a prayer. Oh, you want to push him. You want to put... Look at the size difference. Look at the size difference between those two. All right, that was really cool. That was hilarious. I don't want to go for that same counterplay. Let's try... What formation is that? Okay, so that's... We're going for strong. Same idea. Same play pretty much, except we're not going to have two receivers on the left. We're going to have one on each side. It's a prayer. Every time I throw up that play, it's a prayer, but it's a fun prayer to put up because Davion Olsen can, in fact, come down with it. But you guys can see they're not respecting our deep game here. All right. Come on, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. All right, we're good. They were faking us. They were actually playing deep. They were just acting like they weren't, so we went underneath David Njoku. That's why I hot routed David to run that in, because if they were covering the deep ball, I wanted to have someone to go to. Let's go same formation, counter weak. I want to try another counter play here. They're bumping up on us again. They're not respecting. They're not respecting me. They're not respecting the Corey Coleman deep ball, or the Davion Olsen deep ball, or the David Njoku out route. And they actually are. Oh my gosh, that was a really dumb idea. I just tested Von Miller and got very lucky. Okay. You know what? Screw it. If they want to keep putting everybody up on the line, we're just gonna beat them. We're gonna beat them with a run play. Come on, put them all up there. Okay. Well, now they're all spread out. Actually, let's just cut to this side. It should be good. And good blocks. Good blocks. Stiff arm. I'm trying to take your guys' advice and juke less. It's the thing I've always done is just go for the juke. And it's looking like, so far anyway, Duke Johnson is, what's his stiff arm? He's like 86, 87 stiff arm, I want to say. It's working out for him. Let's see. And that, oh, another terrible idea. Von Miller, it's always him. I mean, it wasn't Vaughn that made the play right there, but it was Von Miller that dropped back in the coverage, which really kind of screwed my idea up there. Let's go for a tight end angle here. I love this play. It's basically a mesh of a different formation. Corey Coleman on the corner. Davion Olsen coming across. Maybe chance early deep, but seems unlikely. Oh, that's Corey. No, it isn't. No, it isn't. It was going to be Corey. No! And then Von Miller made a fumble. I'm telling you, Von Miller's everywhere. I hate him. Don't worry, Davion. Don't you worry about that. Let's see. 1, 2. Yeah, it was definitely a fumble. It wasn't a drop. Von Miller. He's so good. As a Texas A&M fan, I'm happy to see a Texas A&M player being just so good. But that may really hurt us. Well, maybe not. Maybe not. Let's see. Oh, we got the ball back at the 41-yard line. Good job, D. Good job, guys. All right, now what do we do? What do we do here? I don't even know. None of my run plays work, really. Let's go for inside zone. My counters aren't working and my dives aren't working. Like, what else do we have? Slants? I keep calling them slants. Stretches? Those don't really work either. This is going to be a oh, no, okay, it's all right. I was going to say, this is going to be a terrible play because the guy lining up directly across from Von Miller is moving, but we have Joe Thomas covering him, so, you know, Joe's typically going to pick up that block for us. He's our guy. Now, what we do here, boys, we got to get a first down somehow. Let's go for play action. You know what? Not respecting that deep ball. I should not always go for a deep ball. Coop, can I have you running a smart route, please? There we go. Now, if I'm not being blitzed, if I am being blitzed, I'm kind of screwed. But if I'm not, hold on to that, please. Cooper was wide open, but there was such a rush there. I didn't have time to, like, really. I saw Dave, and I just kind of threw to him. I panicked. There was a more open receiver, but I just couldn't get it to him. Let's go for a mesh. 3rd and 5. They're not even using their timeouts because they have a 2-minute warning to work with. So, I mean, smart on them. And get that, buddy. There you go. Davion Olsen yet again. What a game he is having minus that fumble. Let's let it go down to the 2-minute warning here. He has 8 catches for $136. I mean, he's having a good game. All right, let it go down. We're not exactly going to be chewing clock here. We're going to try and score. But it just makes more sense to let that go away so they don't have that in their back pocket, you know? It's basically a free timeout for them on defense. All right, going for a dive here at Duke Johnson. And there we go. Good blocks. Well, we had good blocks there for a bit. There's their first timeout. We get them to burn the rest of their timeouts, that's the game. As long as we get a first down. We are still 1 first down away from winning. Let's go for that halfback screen. We haven't ran one all game, I don't think. And if we can't, we're running opposite of Von Miller, which is really good. And if we get this, which it's looking good. It's looking good. And, oh, I was going to go for a juke there, but I'll take that. That's a first down. Now, technically, we can kneel and just win the game. It's over, man. Game is over. Yeah, that was Duke's second catch. I remember now. The first catch I threw to him was a really stupid play. That actually worked. That actually worked. We threw him off sides. You know what? I like that he did that. He's trying to make a play. He's trying to make a play. And let's just go for another dive here. Keep running with Duke. Trying to get him his 100 yards. Look at them bumping up their safety on me like I don't want to go over top. But you know what? We're not going to. We're going to be disciplined, and we're going to go right up the middle and get body slammed. They keep calling their timeouts, so I can't actually see what Duke's stats are. 102 rushing yards on the game, but that's counting the whole team. It's not just Duke. Let's go for a counter week. They're officially out of timeouts now, which is really good. Ooh, the counter week's looking good here, boys. It's looking good. Especially with Von Miller dropping back like that. Oh no! Usually Corey Coleman holds on to his blocks pretty well. Who's hurt now? Which one of my linemen? It's always one of my linemen. I'll just press pause and find out right now because it doesn't actually ever show. Nope, it's actually one of them. It's their middle linebacker. Oh, wow! Trevor tore his shoulder. All right. Wait a minute. Did that sit? Wait a minute. Antonio Gates. All right. Antonio Gates apparently signed with the Denver Broncos in this offseason and dislocated his hip. Poor guy, but definitely one of the greatest tight ends of all time. No question about it. I don't think anybody can even begin to argue that. Definitely one of the best.
And on the outside, they're playing
all
press
right.
coverage.
They are playing press coverage. Let's see. Nope. They're saying nope to Cooper Kupp. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. That was a good hit. That was really good defense and a very good hit. I'm just hoping to put up a touchdown here. Like, I don't like the fact that this defense has... They've exposed me a little bit, man. Like, a lot of my plays I like to run just aren't working against them. And we've had some bad throws and just lots of bad stuff. Ooh, and wide open Duke Johnson Jr.'s, although no real blocking to help him. Yeah, I'm not very happy about that. 10 incompletions, like, it's not uncommon whatsoever for me to finish a game with like 70% completion percentage. We missed a lot of passes today. And so, I don't know, not too happy about that. But we got a perfect field goal for Zane Gonzalez, who is still leading the votes for best kicker in the league. So I'm happy about that. And as he should be at. How many field goals did I miss this season? 2? And one of them was like a 57-yarder or something absurd like that. So, and the other one I hit off the upright. He's been pretty accurate all season, so I'm very happy with Zane. And, you know, of course, if he gets Kicker of the Year, he's going to get a nice XP bonus, which will make him even better for next season. So that's what's fun about rebuilding a team for me. And defense has held yet again. They want me to go for a kneel. We're not kneeling. We kneel the no team. We put up points. Or at least, at the very least, we put up yards and stuff. And there we go. Oh, there we go. That should be around 100 yards for him on the game, I'd say. We'll go for a counter weak here. This is a neat little formation. Oh, they're bumping. They're bumping outside. They're kind of expecting the counter weak, so we're going to go this way. Oh, oh, no! My lineman, did you see him? He was like looking like, well, who should I block? Who should I block? There was only one person to block, and if you would have blocked him, that was a touchdown. We're going to go for a counter to the actual left side here now. Duke's looking a little bit tired. That's okay. Oh, look at this blocks. That's the kind of blocking I'm... Ooh. That's the kind of blocking I'm talking about with Corey Coleman there. We'll end off the game with that right there. So, not exactly the best game. We have had a lot of highlight games, you know, in a row. And to be fair, we had some pretty big... We had that big run by Duke and that big catch by Davion. But, again, I don't know what happened that game. Just was a little bit off, I'd say. Not hitting passes I usually hit. Plays weren't working the way they usually do. And, yeah, they basically shut us out in the second half. I mean, we got 3 points the entire second half. Just, I don't know, felt weird. A little bit off this game. But they're bound to happen. And we still came out with a W. So that's a good sign. So even if we were to have a, I'll call this a slump game in the playoffs, this shows our defense can hold. Because the Broncos are actually one of the better teams in the league so far this season. So I can't believe they caught him there. Poor Duke. He deserved that touchdown. Davion got his, though. Just falls forward. All right. Well, another one in the books here as we continue our absolutely massive win streak. When we started the season off 1-2, I was like, I don't know how well we're going to do this year. I don't know what's going on. But it seems like our defense is really coming to itself. What's phrase I'm looking for? Coming to its own? I don't know. But they're doing pretty well here. As we get further on here in the season. So today, DeShone Kizer, let's go ahead and just check out our stats there. DeShone Kizer went 19 of 29, 253, and 2 touchdowns, no picks. Very close on 2 interceptions, though. 16 for $126 for Duke Johnson Jr. Very nice. 62-yard rush, which should have been a touchdown. A little upset about that. Receiving-wise, that man right there, Davion Olsen, who did have that fumble, but 8 catches, $136, 2 touchdowns. Offensive Rookie of the Year. I'm telling you, he better win it. Get your votes in. Corey Coleman, 2 for 46. Unfortunately, no touchdown for Corey today. Mr. Red Zone himself. He's like, you know what? Let's get Davion his 10. David Njoku, 3 for 31, 3 for 16 for Duke. Not really a ton of big plays from most receivers, except for Davion, who hogged all the catches in the yards this week. And then defense, let's see here. Oh, come on. Where are you? Tyler Worthy, 3 tackles. 3 tackles, Tyler. Come on, man. I'm trying to get you Defensive Rookie of the Year. You need to start doing more than 3 tackles. And no other stats whatsoever. Come on, man. Sacks. All right, we had 1 from the rookie Stanley Schmidt, who's been a bit of a disappointment this season. But it's hard to call him like a bust or a disappointment when, I mean, last year's Rookie of the Year, what did he do? All the way down there, 3 tackles. Myles Garrett, who had, I think, 20 sacks his rookie season, has 6 so far this year. Maybe 7. And we only have a handful of games left. It's like, man, he's having a bit of a sophomore slump. So not a ton of sacks so far this year from most people on my defense. But we had 2 this week. 1 from Stanley, 1 from Danny. And interceptions-wise, Jason McCourty, my man. Any fumbles? No fumbles, no fumble recoveries. 1 pass deflection. Not really a ton of stats for the defensive guys this week. But ladies and gentlemen, that is all for this episode of the Madden 18 playthrough. I hope you guys all enjoyed. Drop me a rating. And I hope you guys all have a wonderful day.